Today, we are jumping back into Black Desert. We'll be taking a look at what I missed, and we'll also be discussing the upcoming content. I actually haven't played since before the remaster, so this will be my first time checking the game out after undergoing its massive graphical overhaul. Before we jump into this, huge thanks to Kakao for sponsoring this video, so should any of you who have never played this game want to give it a try, there will be a link in the description of this video for a free 7-day trial. Now, since I've been gone, I've missed a ton of stuff, including a huge amount of new areas to explore, awesome naval battles and sea monsters, and I really want to get in on this, so if any guilds are watching this video, please hit me up if you have a free slot to, take me on an adventure. And there's also the new Lan class, which already has its awakening that I've yet to play. So later in this video, I'll be leveling that class and then share my experience, especially with how much smoother leveling seems to be compared to back when I played, cranking out tons of videos on BDO. So what's new? What's coming to Black Desert later this month? A new expansion titled Dragon, whatever, we can fight about the pronunciation in the comment section. Anyway, this expansion is about the Land of Dragons, where dwarves live as well. This new content will bring more to the story, new quests, and tons of new challenges to complete. There's also some interesting and new beautiful areas to explore. The coolest thing about this expansion to me is the new dragon world boss, Garmoth the Crimson Dragon. There will also be a new craftable weapon that nearly matches the Dandelion called the Dragon Slayer. And there's a new class coming, but to my knowledge it won't be introduced with this new expansion. The new class is the Archer. So for those who have had issues with gender locking in BDO, which for the most part isn't so bad with all the counterparts they've made over time, you now have a new arrow shooting class to look forward to, the male counterpart of the Ranger. The Archer will use a crossbow and also has magic skills that can be used to throw off his opponent's balance. And they plan to have a unique storyline for this specific class, so you'll be able to explore his background once it gets added to the roster. The only other news is that Black Desert is hitting Xbox, and even though I don't own an Xbox, I would have liked to try it out for first impressions. Maybe I'll pick one up one of these days, we'll see. Now let's take a look at the Lan class. Okay, so this is my first time experiencing Black Desert with its new graphics, but first we have to create a character. I guess I can actually go to one of these bonus experience servers since it's been such a long time for me. Hell yes. Looking at my list, I just have some pretty odd character names. Help me please, sir. Oh, I feel like this customization is going to take me hours. Anyway, I took way too long in that character creation to create a character I was not happy with, so I'm just going to go into the beauty album. Hey, look at that. My character's got 337 downloads. Hey, I don't know if that's a lot or not, but okay. I see why this is top ranked. Remastered. Alright, so a little time travel within the video because I thought I was on remastered, but now I'm on remastered. And this might decrease the performance of my PC because I don't have the best graphics card, but it is nice to see. I haven't even taken a look at the character skills yet. I will, once I'm out the tutorial area, then I will actually go somewhere and practice with all the new skills and read into them, but for now I'm just kind of trying to get out of this zone. What's crazy is that I used to run this game on high on a 660 Ti. Back in the day, actually during beta. I think the reason my 660 Ti could handle any type of graphics I put on it is because I believed in the graphics card. I think me and that card had some type of connection. If you guys are curious what I'm playing on right now, I'm playing on a 970. Eventually I will upgrade, but for now I'm just kind of I'll upgrade when I have to. I think 2019 is the year I need to upgrade. Alright, we are currently level 13 and on our way to the Ancient Stone Chamber, which I believe is required so that you can start enhancing items. So once I get that, I can then go to the main city, switch to another character, start moving my gear over, and then I can go somewhere and just farm until I'm level 55. Well, not just one area, but multiple areas to hit 55. Where did these glasses come from? I don't remember this. I would say that my gear is pretty shit. I'm pretty happy that I have all these boss scrolls. Let's go to my bank real quick.
Welcome to Velia. Need to use the storage?
Kinda. Alright, let's take a look at the weapons for the Lan because I need to buy something for leveling. The armor on this character doesn't look that bad. Oh, you know what time it is. Alright, we got 2B. That's all we needed. Excuse me. 2B does not have a tattoo. Stay true to the character. Oh, wow, look at those weapons. Wait, why are you looking like that? You didn't know the Toyota 86 existed in Black Desert? Now, before anyone gets triggered here, I'm not watching any guides on the line. I'm just kind of messing around with different skills, getting used to it, and I'm sure I'm not going to choose the perfect build, but it's whatever. That's awesome. Oh, you know what? We have a experience thing to claim.
2 hours later.
Alright, so we are now level 56, and it took about an hour and a half to 2 hours just to hit level 50, and about the same amount of time to get from 50 to 56. But normally you can get here in the same amount of time, maybe a bit more, maybe a bit less, depending on your gear. And they have a current event that hands you plus 15 gear. So this helped me get the AP I needed to damage the higher level enemies. Instead of having to go through enhancing to get the plus 15 and then pry duo, this event cut out a lot of that work. So if any of you guys are playing the game right now or plan on jumping back in, or are going to be new, there's an event in the game that allows you to get plus 15 yellow tier gear. Even though it's not best in slot, it's still pretty good. And now we are at the part where we unlock our awakening weapons, but we have to do a quest line where we travel around the map and kill a few different types of enemies. So after slaying 120 different mobs, here we are to unlock our new weapons. The moment we've all been waiting for. You know, thanks for the free weapons, but I already have my own. They look so cool. I could definitely use more attack speed and movement speed because right before this recording I broke all my crystals. Up and right mouse button. Okay. Shift left mouse button. That's badass. Okay. And then shift left mouse button. E's looks like a grab. Looks like that's probably the best thing to use for PvP or 1v1s. And oh man, I'm gonna have a ball with this. So up until now I've been thinking she's kind of fun, but I think I'm still gonna stick with my Dark Knight as my main. But after seeing how mobile this class can be, it's a hard decision. So what I'm going to go do now is build some fail stacks and get these awakening weapons and my primary to duo. And after that, we'll test out these new weapons. Alright, I've upgraded my gear and now I'm at Helms. We're just going to destroy some of these dudes with our new weapon and see how it performs. Oh man, she's pretty fast. Oh man. You know what I actually forgot? I forgot to put crystals back on. Even without them though, she's pretty fast. Well, that should help for now, because I'm so forgetful. I have to say that I really do like this class, but I don't think I like her better than my Dark Knight, just because Dark Knight feels a little bit more mobile. And I could be wrong, you know, this is just my first time playing with this class, and it's Awakening, so I haven't mastered it yet, but Dark Knight seems to hop around and bounce around a little bit more. The Lan has a dash, but after that, it seems like your only other way to really get around is to do the Nimbus and fly, which is really cool. But Dark Knight seems to have a lot more dodges and things to just pretty much fly around the map, bounce around the map, and keep things moving at a faster pace. But again, I could be wrong. I just might need more time with this class. Oh damn, okay. Her range is pretty nice as well, and attacks like this also do help with mobility, so it's a really hard choice. The only thing is, on my Dark Knight, I'm so much more ahead when it comes to gear. Okay, so for this last bit, I've switched to remastered mode, and just look at how good it looks compared to everything else you've seen in this video. So final thoughts when it comes to the new Lan class. It didn't take that long to get this class to level 56 and unlock my awakening weapons. For anyone who's a veteran, this should only take you a few hours. For newer players, because of the way they've changed gaining experience and made it a bit easier to hit soft cap, it shouldn't take you that long either. They also have events going on to give you gear that will help you get there even faster. But what do I think about this class? I'm still finding it a bit hard to decide whether or not to make this my main or continue playing on the Dark Knight. I have a huge attachment to the Dark Knight and the costumes and customization of that class, but also because I love the fireworks, and this class just feels really badass with the 2 giant weapons. And the flying, you don't really get that with any other class, so that's another thing that's making this decision a bit hard. But for now, you know, I'm just gonna ride it out, continue playing both, and just see what works. Again though, if anyone does any sea monster hunting, hit me up because that is something I want to try. And again, if you guys are new to this video and want to check out Black Desert, there is a link in the description for a free 7-day trial. Maybe you have some friends who are interested in the game, you can send them that link as well. But with that being said, I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I will catch you in the next one. See you soon, friends.